What's good, everybody, and welcome back to FlyeBooks, where we explore powerful books and deep stories. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me. It's been a minute, but thanks for coming back. So today we're diving into Parable of the Sower, written by the legendary Octavia Butler. And she's a woman of color and a literary giant in the sci-fi genre. And so, Parable of the Sower is a dystopian novel that still hits way too hard in 2025. All right. And here's why. So, check this out. Butler wrote this book in 1993, 32 years ago, but the book is set in 2024. Okay. The story speaks of water shortages, economic collapse, political chaos, and people just trying to survive in a crumbling system. Remember, she wrote this in 1993, said it in 2024, and now we're in 2025. So all of that sounds pretty familiar to me. So just let that sink in. I'm telling you, the woman was a literary giant in the sci-fi field. At the center of the story is the main character. Her name is Lauren Olamina, and she's a young sister living in a walled-off community near Los Angeles. But she's got this thing called hyper-empathy, which means she can physically feel the pain of others. Okay, so imagine if somebody's shot, stabbed, beaten, she can feel that ish that they feel. So when Lauren's home is destroyed, she's forced to walk north. And of course, she's traveling through this violent, unstable landscape while trying to protect herself. Because remember, she's got this hyper empathy in this violent environment. Okay. And she meets some brothers and sisters along the way, and she becomes the responsible party for them. All right. So just imagine you have to escape from your home, moving silently through this violent world, like the purge, right? But every day, while living with this hyper empathy, feeling the pain of others. That is unreal to me to imagine what suffering she may have had, right? But the thing I like about Lauren, she's not just surviving during this turbulent time. She's building something. And what she does is she creates a belief system called Earthseed. And it's centered around one core truth, which is God is change. And that quote comes up again and again, and it hits every time. And let me just read something briefly about that. The particular God is change belief system that seems right to me will be called Earthseed. I've tried to name it before. Failing that, I've tried to leave it unnamed. Neither effort has made me comfortable. Name plus purpose equals focus for me. Well, today I found the name. Found it while I was weeding the back garden and thinking about the way plants seed themselves, wind-borne, animal-borne, water-borne, far from their parent plants. They have no ability at all to travel great distances under their own power, and yet they do travel. Even they don't have to just sit in one place and wait to be wiped out. There are islands thousands of miles from anywhere, the Hawaiian Islands, for example, and Easter Island, where plants seeded themselves and grew long before any humans arrived. Earthseed. I am Earthseed. Anyone can be. Someday I think there will be a lot of us, and I'll think we'll have to seed ourselves farther and farther away from this dying place. That's it. This book explores climate change, class and race, gender, violence, spirituality, and survival. But it also holds space for vision of peace, hope, and community. And what really stayed with me was how Lauren refuses to react to this violent world that she's living in. What she does is she insists on reshaping it. And to me and everything that's going on right now, that kind of mindset feels really powerful right now. Now, Parable of the Sower isn't an easy read. It's raw, it's real, it's violence. It'll make you angry, definitely will make you sad. But it is one of those books that reaches into the future and asks us, what kind of world are we building, right? What are we doing in this turbulent time to change the trajectory of what is going on for our generation and future generations? So if you're into stories that challenge your perspective, that make you feel and think, then you need this book in your life, Parable of the Sower by the amazing Octavia Butler. And just know I dropped a link in the description box to my Amazon storefront where you can grab you a copy. And let me know, is this your first time hearing about Octavia Butler? And if not, if you read her back in 1993 like I did, which of her books hit you the hardest? Because I tell you, something in my spirit said, pick this book up. And I was just amazed reading. Remember, written in 1993, set in 2024. Here we are in 2025 with all this turbulence going on, right? But let me know in the comments. Let me know. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more book reviews. They will be, when I have a book review, it will be dropping on Thursdays, okay? And I just want to thank you all for watching and vibing with me here on FlyeBooks. It's been about 4 years since I've been on here, so thank you so much for sticking in there with me. And until next time, keep reading and keep growing. Peace.